Hello, welcome to the stream. I see some people are waiting already. Esports Roman, Prototype Transport. Hello. If he if he's late, I'll be okay. No, I'm not late, bro. I mean, the stream is kind of late compared to normal, but I did start it at the scheduled time, so you cannot complain. Yeah. Welcome, David, as well. Hello. Yeah, we'll be. I unlocked a lot of new Mythic parts. I think we can try some interesting stuff in Adventure now. It did take a while because the system to unlock them is terrible, but I guess we'll have some fun stuff to play now. Stream, yes, I'm finally streaming again. Oh, but that's actually crazy. With start boost, what's possible now? Play Adventure, yeah, I'm just playing a cup real quick to pass some time while people are joining. We will play Adventure, don't worry. Does this even fly far enough? I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, we could play cups until the epic chest, I guess, but nah, it's fine. I'll do that off stream. Yeah, I also have a desert chest that we could look at later. Although I don't know how interesting it is to just watch me play for 100k of easy map. Yeah, wait, what was the first record I was planning to do? I wanted to try how rally car is in forest trials, I think. I have that echo level 2 now. Wait, well, this is so stupid to select which part you want in this setup. Okay, ghosts are off. I don't think we'll be playing too many stars today. I am honestly more interested in longer distances. I mean, most vehicles that have good echoes just max every map stars-wise now. So it's a bit difficult to play echo and at the same time grind stars. Maybe we can do 1 or 2 stars records later on if I make good progress with these. Oh, you might beat your iconic record. I mean, I sure do hope I will beat my iconic record. With Echo, it should not be too problematic now. I mean, wait, that old record is even pre-masteries. Like, I'm competing against the vehicle with 3 parts. It should really not be too difficult. I remember you said it's limit for rally. I think that turned out to be wrong. I think some people managed to pass that hill and TAS, but it was still quite difficult. Like, humanly, that was never going to be passed. And I did get, like, the final meter that you can get without passing, so my record was very good. But yeah, I think a TAS did pass that spot eventually. Not sure, I think even Linus is the one who tasked that to check if it's possible. But I might be misremembering. Can you call it beating if it's under different circumstances? I mean, bro, who cares? Game is cooked anyways. They did nothing about mythic parts to make them easier to unlock or to nerf them slightly. So there will never be any difficult records again. It's all just random and luck-based now at what distance you get stuck from a glitch, unfortunately. Just got Raider Echo, congrats. Although I'm slowly getting to the point where unlocking Echoes doesn't even really make me that happy anymore, to be honest. I am having a rough time convincing myself to play any records with a level 1 Echo. Level 3 is completely unreasonable, so I'm not expecting that, but when I see I have a level 1 Echo, I'm mostly inclined to wait for level 2 before I actually grind something. Which I know is stupid, but man, it is what it is. I did finally get a Glider Echo. I had to buy it for 5,000 gems from the shop. And then I bought it again yesterday. And now it's level 2. So I at least can grind tokens easily for rerolls. Yeah, I have a feeling this will be a first try. Passing my old record. Don't really see how I would fail that. When Hot Rod 5k, I don't have Hot Rod Echo, so probably a while. I saw Patbrick struggled a bit with level 2 Echo. Now I'm not sure how good Patbrick is at Forest Trials, or actually I am quite sure that he's not that great. So maybe I could go for it with level 1, but honestly, why waste time if I could also just wait for max? Okay, I was planning to jump into this wall just to make it safe that I pass, but I guess I could have almost gone for the fuel immediately. How many mythic parts have you got? I can show my mythics in a while. Or after this record, rather. But I have a fair amount now. I don't have everything that I wanted, but I have the majority of the most important ones. Okay, I'm not sure that was the correct strategy to go about that, but... Well, that was not a landing boost, interesting. Okay, but that's ridiculous. I still remember how much I struggled with this back in the day. And now it's just simple. Bruh. Oh, there we go. I mean, that's just crazy. What? I might be a bot. Bro, help, how did I miss that landing boost? And it won't be enough. Okay, bro, that was terrible. What? I completely messed up the entire ending. But it doesn't even matter, bro. That was my warm-up run. First try everything. That's actually so sad. I think I should have just gone below. The fact I even went up there was an unnecessary risk. Retire, bro. Bro. Chill. I haven't even opened the game before this today. Just a warm-up run. I forgot to show all mythic parts. I promised that last run. Aye. Reached 5k in 6 minutes, yeah. It is very fast now. And I don't see myself failing anything before 5k, so as sad as it is that I had a stupid fail, I will just get there again. I had 269 million coins. Yeah, since Mastery stopped releasing, the coins have just been going up and up. And I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. Do you finally unlock Ladder Echo? Yeah, I already said that. I got it from the shop. They didn't put it in the shop for an entire month, and then they put it 3 times in 2 days. No, wait, 3 times in 4 days. So now I have it level 2 even. Which is great, because I can get a lot of tokens from special map chests now, specifically Intense City. If you're good at Intense City, having Glider Echo is so insane. You just get 2 weeks worth of tokens in one chest. Are you playing on mobile? I'm playing on iPad. So I am playing with a touch screen, but not on a phone. Wait, can't I just go like this? I don't even know what the landing spots are for that route. But that's ridiculous that it just makes that. Special map chests are so goated. Usually you can get an easy level 50. Yeah, my chest... I played an Intense City chest yesterday and I got like a level 350 chest, I think. Which was almost 3,000 tokens. And that's like 2 weeks worth of rerolling every important chest, so that's very nice and time efficient. I mean, you can quite literally do anything. The only thing that's sometimes a problem is if you're used to all the old routes, you're sometimes too fast until logs haven't moved into the correct positions yet. I'm not calling that a problem. I don't know. Yeah, no, here I waited too little again. Okay. Let's not risk and go for the fuel. I'm a bit afraid that I'll skip it. Even though I could probably no fuel to the next one in that case, but just unnecessary. Yep. Oh, that was not good. That is one problem with Echo. If you miss the first landing boost, you don't get the second one either, I suppose. Yeah, that's probably the more optimal way of going about it. I mean, wow. Literally no problem at all. Need to be careful to not fly too far. Okay, no, I didn't fly far enough. Okay, there we go. Ooh, you still need a kind of like decent jump. That's not what I expected. I thought the echo jumping high would be enough. Like pointing the landing boost up. Wait, let me rewatch that on stream. Oh yeah, you still need kind of a decent jump. That's interesting. Well, I guess this will take a couple of attempts after all. Last time Champion Chest was available in public event, I got 8 times Mythic parts. I played many hours. Wait, you bought the pass and played the public event or what? Is that really worth your time? I don't know, I haven't felt too motivated to grind anything like that. But doesn't each champion chest only have like a 20% chance of dropping mythic parts even if you reroll? So if you got 8, you played how much? Bruh. Wait, what if I go this route at 5-9? I guess it's kind of the same result, just with a little less speed. Going on the roof should still be better. Do you read chat? I try to, but sometimes it's just not possible while I'm playing. It's a bit unfortunate, but on some fuels, if I don't focus, I will die, even if it's simple. Like, you miss one log and you're dead, you know? Even if you have plenty of fuel and everything. This chat isn't real. Yeah, some people might be bots. You are onto something. Ugh, what was that? I guess no speedrun this time. Why do pro players not press gas when they are in the air? I mean, I'm sure some people just do it because they're copying others, but like the main thing that you're trying to do is keep the vehicle in a straight line without wiggling it around too much, because if you hold gas in the air and you continually like press brake, you see like I'm doing here, you can see that the vehicle is wiggling back and forth like the entire time by a tiny bit. I don't know how visible it is, but that wiggle loses speed. And so it's like very slightly better to let go of gas mid-air. Honestly, in adventure, it's basically negligible. Oh wait, we do not want to be down here. In adventure, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, it's just I'm used to it from time attack. But in time attack, you do get some milliseconds from it. And it is more noticeable on downforce vehicles than on vehicles without downforce. But that's basically the reason. But if you are struggling with doing it, as I said, it's a really negligible difference. So if you're not going for world record in time attack or something like that, or if you're just casually playing adventure, doing this will really basically make no difference. Okay, let's wait for a bit longer here now. I've constantly been going too fast. Yeah, that's more like it. These logs that I'm currently driving on, they already start moving before you collect that fuel. So it's better to have them move while the like fuel tank of this stretch is not draining yet. If that makes sense. Okay, this will like land in the middle of the wall perfectly. Okay, no, I missed it. Sad. If I landed on that ledge, I could have just continued driving. Okay, crazy line. I guess I didn't even need the echo landing boost. Slow down here a bit so it's more under control. Oops, we normally don't really want to go down there, but I guess it still doesn't matter. Can you breathe air? Wait, what? I think so. I think I should try to get the skip directly onto the platform, but I'm not sure how much it would actually help. There we go. Ugh, that's not a good spot to land in. Wait, what? Please tell me I can drive out of this. Bro. Wait, I forgot that I don't know the map. Past 5-9. I was like so focused on passing that. What's the world record? I guess, but that might even be without echo, to be honest. Was echo already released that long ago? Or is that record... I think that record should be with Nitro. Right, let me rewatch that last stretch so I can, like, decide on a plan for that. Ankh forgot the map, more like Ankh never knew the map. Back in my day, vehicles didn't even reach 5k. Well, I guess you can just drive out of that. Do you gamble? No, not really. Well, I guess I could have just driven up the hill if I went down immediately. Well, that wasn't too good, to be honest. Do you guys want to see me play this again, or do you want me to play something else? I can play this again, and I would want to, but I'm not sure. I already played 3 attempts. Maybe you would be more interested in seeing something else. Holy Ankh back in my day. I mean, bro, what else do you want me to say? I guess everyone write your suggestions in the chat and I'll play my team event tickets in the meantime. Although I'm not sure I should be doing this on stream. I'm pretty bad at this team event. Grind stars with echo, bro, those don't go together. All vehicles that have good echoes already have max stars. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay, what did we say this track? Do we have a ghost yet? I guess that does constitute as a ghost. Okay, and this should be with this setup. Yeah. This track makes me feel like a bot. I'm like low-key bad at removing the roof here. No. Bro, help, I'm running out of fuel. Okay, we low-key need to lock in a bit. That's not really the start you want into this stretch, but I guess we gotta do with it. Bro, I'm actually like terrible at this game. Man, how did I fail that? Oh, that's what I meant when I said I'm bad at this team event. Here you go. Well, might as well exit. Didn't hit all perfects. What? Why was it so that fast? But I really don't understand why I'm struggling with removing the roof in T4 that much. It should be easier than normally. They even put the map in a way so you can't flip over and die. But I just keep like not dealing enough damage. What? That was also terrible. Well, speak louder or buy a microphone for $20. Am I not speaking loud enough? I mean, I can increase the microphone volume, but no one's ever complained before you. Well, could have been better. That was terrible. Okay, please, man. Why doesn't it fall off, bro? Help. Okay. What? Why doesn't it give me a landing boost there, bro? And I failed this part as well, bro. And I didn't get... Bro, I'm actually playing so terribly. Maybe I shouldn't stream this late. I'm acting like that's a good excuse. Yeah, I mean, not good. Not good. I think 2 more tickets. Okay, my moon wheel doesn't wanna get a good time. What is Vulcan doing? Help. He might be even more cooked than me. Whoa, 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 Vulcan, calm down. You can do it. Well, my T1 was terrible, so this ticket is basically already gone, but I still don't have a score, so I'll just play it out. I don't really like what Vulcan did here. He jumped too far, we need a better ghost. Oh, surely third time's the charm, right? That was yet again terrible, to be honest. This part was a bit better. It can't. What? What? I've literally never missed that before today, like before stream. I always hit those bees. I might actually be like handicapped by streaming. Oh, this ain't making it. Yeah, I don't even need to try. Please, come on, last ticket. Well, there goes the ticket. You're supposed to get like 11.2k in T1 at least. And I'm even playing the safe strat with mono wheel. Because I'm lucky enough to have echo for that. My stalker kind of tried to scam me there by not flying far enough, but I guess we saved it. Okay. Come on, please. This is supposed to be consistent. And I have echo level 2. Yeah, I failed to start all times. You're supposed to jump one step further here, which saves quite a bit of time. I don't know, man. No, it's actually, they moved it. I swear that's supposed to collect it. I won't accept it. Help. There's genuinely no way. That loses like 10 seconds if you don't collect those bees. Man, I want to stop streaming again. What if we just make this a a 1 hour stream. This is so bad. Bro. Should I really be playing Rally Car Echo, if that's how I'm currently playing Rally Car? But there's genuinely no way I missed the bees 3 times. I mean, I know no one believes me now, but I genuinely never missed the bees before, and I've played an entire match of this team event already, and I haven't missed those bees a single time, and now I missed them 3 out of 4 attempts that I played. I might actually be completely fried. Okay. The roof doesn't want to remove itself either. Can I join your team? That's not up to me. You can click on the team description and then you can contact the leaders. Their contact information is there, and then they decide. I have nothing to say in this team. It's not mine. Just accept it. You sold. Yeah, I did sell, unfortunately. I mean, the most embarrassing part is that I'm actually lucky enough to have the echo and I'm still struggling. Like, you're allowed to struggle if you're playing a track that you're supposed to be playing with echo, but you don't have it. But I have the part that Fingersoft is trying to sell everyone. And bro. How old are you? Too old, apparently. 21. Okay, 1, 2, and now we'll land somewhere and die. GG. Wait, no, this should be good. Okay, echo doing echo things. But now I need to hit. Wait, now am I just dead? I guess it was fine. Fingersoft, every single one of my Mythic chests gave me Amplifier. Yeah, I was really unlucky at the start too. But recently I have to say I've been getting more echoes, so I guess my luck is turning around. What part did you use Monowheel Echo for? Yes, on Turbo. But on track 1, if that's what you're asking. But I honestly haven't experimented around with it at all. That's just what my teammates sent in the track channel thing, and I copied it. There's no need to really worry about the time attack tracks when you can't even 15k the distance tracks. There's way more points in the distance ones than in the time attack ones, as always. And well, you saw that I am struggling with that. For no reason either, I don't know, I'm just failing in such stupid ways. What's the best way to unlock mythic parts without using real money? by getting a job and using real money. There is no other option. Like, you simply cannot sit down and play the game and grind and unlock mythic parts. It's not possible. There just is no method in the game of playing and unlocking mythic parts. You get the set amount of weekly rewards every week, the team chest, the legendary chest, and the public event, which both only have a 20% chance to drop a mythic, by the way. And there simply is no other way. I mean, it's completely and fully pay to win. I'm sorry that I can't help you, but that is how Fingersoft implemented it. If you can't afford to spend real money, you can't afford to have mythics. Well, I tried going up. Will this be far enough now? That JS was a bit bad. Okay, what comes now? I don't know the map. Help. Ooh, that's really annoying. The log there will be super in the way. Okay, I removed it. But I would have still preferred to land earlier, to be honest. What? I landed with a landing boost, bro. What? Hello? Was it not like very obviously not an out of fuel? Bro. Unfortunate. Well, I guess we beat the pre-echo distance. Yay. Yeah, I'm not playing this again. Pointless if I don't know the map, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have died if I had known the map. I mean, I guess I did land in a spot where I briefly had no speed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all of this shouldn't have ever happened. If you know the map, you control that and you just don't die there. Ah, but that's where my rock bouncer died. Okay, so if I survived that, I would have had the next fuel. Okay, I see. Yeah, maybe I'll play it. Maybe I'll play it again off stream. Wait, let's do something where I'm confident it won't take too long. In what world would that not have been an out of fuel? What? If you land with a landing boost like that, it usually isn't an out of fuel. At least as far as I'm aware. Where's Echo? Wait, I had Titan spoilers on. Can you make like tutorial videos on how to get 10k in every map? No, I can't. There is too much of like a variance between accounts for a tutorial video to be useful. I can make a tutorial video how to get it with everything maxed, but then obviously it's useless for 99% of players because they don't have everything maxed. If I make a tutorial video with all masteries but no mythic parts, same thing. But then you could also say the same thing for max tunes and no masteries but max parts. Like it just doesn't make sense. It really depends what you have upgraded. And if I make one with the lowest possible like setup, how to get 10k, then it will obviously be significantly harder than if you just use maxed parts, and we'll have to use significantly harder strategies. I don't think it really makes sense to make tutorial videos like that. Bro, you're the goat, please do tutorial for the guy. Bro. Like it just doesn't make sense because everyone's account is differently upgraded. And also everyone is good at different things. I know some people who are very good at kangaroo but can't control a single wheelie boost. While most people, I guess, prefer to not play with jump shocks because that's easier. Like, I don't know. It's just very, very hard to generalize. RD team event tutorials are a bit silly, but there I can at least cope that I'm showing the optimal way and then everyone can decide on their own how to make it easier for themselves. Just say you're lazy. No, I have to look good. I have to give a good explanation. Yeah, right, Savvystein has some tutorials for easy 10Ks on his channel. But again, that's without masteries, I believe, and no mythic parts. So there's no reason to follow his tutorials if you could just make it easier for yourself by unlocking masteries. It's always like, I don't know. Like, why would you follow a tutorial on how to do motocross without masteries if you can just unlock all masteries and play with kangaroo flip boost? Reading the chat while going through these houses is not a good idea. But why do I say something like that and try to read the chat, bro? I swear I'm a bot. And now I can't even get a landing boost, bro. Okay, well, let's see if I'm good enough to do this. No, but I swear sometimes I just play like I'm terrible or something. Whatever that was, bro. Noobs are gonna Right outside bro's house, maybe. Yeah, look, there's Sabby doing tutorials nowadays is a real puzzle, indeed. Who are you making the tutorial for? I mean, you see even on, like, Through the Pipes, I don't know if people here know who that is. Like, his channel, like, he started a basically new account, and he, even though he's a pit crew now, I suppose he's getting some resource help from Fingersoft. He has, like, a bunch of Mythic parts and masteries unlocked already. Why would he look at the tutorial how to 10k a map with no masteries and 3 parts and no mythics if he owns CCV Echo, for example? Like, it's just completely irrelevant to him. And he has a new account. What's your opinion on my ATV Arena world record? I don't even know about that record, but congrats, I guess. Though I'm personally not a huge fan of ATV. Formula no want. Okay, but like for real? Bro. Are those lag spikes while entering houses? Yes. On iOS. Cuptown is completely cooked. Wait, what does it look like on stream? Best adventure player, by the way. Well, maybe not. Looking at this, bro. Wait, but how did I do this with Formula? I swear I don't even remember struggling with that. And you need to do it twice per run. So there's definitely a way to do it consistently, if I never struggled with it. If I wasn't streaming, I could just check at a moment like this. What is better on Motocross Kangaroo? On Motocross, Kangaroo Echo or Kangaroo Flip Boost? It depends on the map. I think if you're going for speed in most maps, it's still Flip Boost, but if you're playing Adventure and trying to pass a lot of hard spots, it's often Echo. Yeah. I think that's how it is. Did you see the World Cup final? I did watch that, and yes, I did. And I guess the team I wanted to win more did win, but I supported France from the beginning, so I'm a bit sad that they didn't make it to the final. Zora, are you the speed of HCR2? I don't really bark into my microphone, so I don't think so. Wait, who would be the speed of HCR2? Maybe Tim the driver? France was disappointing. Yeah, not really though. Until their game against France, they were great. But then they got cooked. No, wait, until their game against Spain. Did I say France? I might have. I think I misspoke. How was that a landing boost, bro? Zoro, Messi, or Ronaldo? Why are all these kids who weren't even alive when those two were in their prime asking me this question, bruh? I think Messi achieved more, but I think Ronaldo was more fun to watch when he was in his prime. And I don't think you should judge this question by their performance in the last 5 years. Okay, 4 or 5. What went wrong in my previous run? Okay, I knew there had to be something to make it easy. Because if I didn't struggle with it in the past, there must have been a consistent strat. And I know that what I was trying in my last run, I can't do consistently. So obviously there had to be some other approach. It is very logical. Sometimes you just need to think. Zoro, are you a good... Bro, why am I even reading that? Just look at the chat and reflexively read whatever I see. That's low-key a bit dangerous. I don't know, Echo kind of demotivated me from playing a lot of stuff. I think Echo is a very interesting part. I just don't think it should work on landing boost. I think all the strategies that I've seen so far with Echo, where Echo wasn't on landing boost or start boost, have been very interesting to watch. And I think Echo, if it wouldn't work on those two parts, would be a smaller problem for the game than Masteries were, and a lot more interesting. It's just that Echo Kangaroo completely overshadows everything else, which is a slight problem. But for example, that Super Diesel Fume strategy in Cuptown from my last video, or the Off-Roader Echo Wings strategy from a couple videos ago, I think those were very, very interesting to figure out and play. I deserved to die there, but I didn't. Cool. I can't look at the chat, bro. Not with formula. Why does it just keep wanting to die? What's wrong with this vehicle? This might be Zoro warm-up. Maybe. Maybe this has all been a warm-up. Who knows? Well, I better be warmed up by like 10k, because their missing landing boosts might turn out to be problematic. Don't know what exactly I got that landing boost on, but cool. But I'm actually like so bad today. Echo will be nerfed and after it will happen. Bro. With a delay of 1 year, maybe. I don't think so. I also don't think that would be a good way to nerf Echo. I also don't think it's necessary to nerf Echo. I think they just need to remove landing boost from it. But with each passing day, the probability of that is getting lower and lower. And we tried to like send some messages on the Fingersoft server and were completely shut down by the moderators there before any actual employees of Fingersoft even saw it. So there goes that. It would be cool if a community manager like Sala could maybe talk to some players, not necessarily me, but just someone from the community to maybe get some feedback. I don't know if she's too busy for that, or why such interaction with community managers is not really taking place. But also I have to say, as much as it hurts, it is the community's fault. I have never seen so many people buy this many offers and spend this much money on the game as I have with Mythics. Like, Masters were nothing compared to this. For Masters, people just bought some doublers and that was it. Diamond VIP after that was released. But with Mythics, I've seen so many people spend 4-digit like sums of money on the game. It's genuinely like terrifying. And obviously if people buy into the pay to win, why would Fingersoft stop? I mean, they just want to make money at the end of the day. And you can't really blame them. And by 4 digits, I don't mean 1,000 rupees. In case that wasn't clear. Nothing against rupees, of course. I'm just saying it's like more in the 1,000 euros range. Well, Let's hope that my washed ass can hit landing boosts. Okay, bro, that was not good timing to miss a landing boost. Okay, as you can see though, my PB is like in 200 meters, not behind me, so we're still not completely safe. It tried to do it again. I can't believe this. Well, let's not take this pit fully. I don't need all the speed. Well, there we go. Eight now. Wait, you guys are still on the World Cup, bro. I can't believe this. Don't you have anything better to argue about? Zoro, you sound like a voice actor for a middle-aged man in an animated film about work. Okay, I mean, at least the insult is creative, I guess. Well, always 11,850 because I don't want to beat my motocross distance. I think it's iconic. Although I guess that will prevent me from getting quite a few world records in this map now. Well, I guess no one... Bro, same spot as me. I guess no one's done Formula yet. Bolt, I'm also still the only one. Rally car, I'm the only one. Super Diesel, I'm the only one. On scooter, 2 people have done it besides me. Well, I guess this one was obvious. I don't think Echo will even change a lot here. Or will it? I don't know. What other vehicle I do? There's like one more. I will not check. I need to remember myself. No way my brain is actually that cooked. I'm even getting to look at the vehicles. Wait, am I stupid? Ah, glider and dune buggy, bro. There were 2 missing. Yeah, dune buggy has also been done, and glider, obviously. Bro, 79th. I won't even be top 100 anymore soon. That's crazy. Do Super Jeep. I guess this is a good moment to check what we wanted to check earlier. Just let me do my scrap real quick. I guess that's enough. Okay, on Jeep I don't have either one yet. Same on Super Jeep or MK2. On sports car I have amplifier but no echo. On dune buggy I have echo but no amplifier. On diesel I have echo but no amplifier. Same for superbike. On supercar I have amp 2 but no echo. On rally car I have both level 2. On lowrider I have amp level 2 but no echo. On beast I have echo. Neither on this one and neither on this one. Here I have both level 1. I have 5 out of 10. This is so stupid, bro. 5 out of 10 amplifiers on muscle car, but no echo. Here I have both level 2. Here I have echo level 1. I have neither. Again, 5 out of 10 echoes on off-roader. I guess this is kind of lucky, and level 1 amplifier. Here I have amplifier level 1. Here I have echo level 2 and amplifier level 1. Neither for Moonlander. Echo for this one, echo for this one. Neither of them for Raider, unfortunately. I do have level 1 echo for Bolt. Nothing for ATV. I have echo here, nothing here. Echo for Tractor. Nothing for Snowmobile. Echo for Mono. And here I have both level 2 as well. Or this took a while. But yeah, that's basically the current standings. And out of all of those that I showed, 3 of them are bought with gems from the shop. So 15,000 gems, which is both the echoes for Glider, and I bought the echo for Mono Wheel as well, because I wanted to have that to test some stuff. Yeah, what do we do now? I guess there are plenty of records that I could play. I could also just play my desert chest, and like that would enable me to read the chat a lot more. Wait, I'll actually do a poll for this. I have my laptop right here. Where is that? Start a poll. Well, I did put the poll now. I hope you can see it. Can you? I can't see it on my phone, but I'm not sure if that's just because I... Where is the poll? There's no poll? Okay, interesting. Nope, bruh. Yeah, my laptop like doesn't have connection for some reason. Oh, it literally killed itself like exactly when I made the poll. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, then just spam into the chat what you want, desert or echo. Like write the desert if you want me to play my chest, and echo if you want me to not play my chest. How about scooter, echo, and desert? No, that's not an option. And while you guys are doing that, I will try to figure out why my laptop is like not working. Desert, 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 desert. Bro, everyone wants desert. That's actually insane. Okay, I guess we can skip the poll. But I will try to figure it out. I think I'm working on it. Well, no, my laptop doesn't wanna. I guess we're just playing it. Okay, I think a desert to use coin boost. Well, there we go. This is my first time playing with level 2 Echo. I only briefly played with level 1 2 days ago. Bro, it's so fast. You can stop spamming desert, by the way, like I'm playing it now. As you might be able to see on your screen, so continuing to spam it won't really make me play desert more. And I guess now everyone can ask all their questions in the chat because I definitely do not need to pay attention to this. Liar, you played one cup? You mean the cup where I got stuck in the giraffe? I don't really think that counts as experiencing Glider Echo though. 118.5k, come on now. Yeah, my fingers slipped. I accidentally exited. Zora, can you show like the hardest parts of every map in the video? It would be really cool. That's what I usually try to do when I upload records. I try to like show the hardest fuels. Like I don't show my records from 0 meters. So I guess I'm already doing that. But you also need to remember that for different vehicles, different spots are the hardest spots. It is no mod here. Can't we like ban the spammers? Or do I need to pause to ban them myself? Ugh. Zoro, what is something you hate in HCR2? I mean, well, if you're already asking, there's actually a lot of stuff I hate in this game. I hate long distance and adventure. I hate cups. I hate overcharged turbo. I hate mythic parts being so hard to unlock. I hate grinding masteries. I hate rock bouncer and forest. Wait, is that enough? I mean, I don't want to sound too negative. There's stuff that I like as well, sometimes. Rarely. Put me mod trust. I'm not sure I can trust you. I think Vulcan is already doing a fine job. David, really? Yeah, message retracted, I see. Good choice. Why do you hate mythic parts? Because they're too hard to unlock. I mean, you saw my garage earlier. I can't even play half the records in the game because I don't own the mythic parts for them. Not even talking about the levels, I'm just like, I don't even have them unlocked. I kind of wanna like pick up a fuel before I start reading the chat again, or this desert run will be cut quite short. Although the next fuel is in the cave, so I'm not sure I'm getting that one. And the next one after that is also at like a bad position. I guess we'll just try to read the chat regardless. Make me, bro. But if you ask for mod one more time, I'll have to time you out. A no is a no. And you asking more than once will not change the answer. That is randomly at 11,850. Yeah, very randomly, indeed. Oh, but it's like actually so broken. How do you even die with this? Do Superbike 10k Glacier? I did see that record actually. It did look kind of interesting. Although I do remember thinking that a 1-1 ratio looked quite nice to have for 8-8. But other than that... I could try it, I guess. Zoro, what's up, man? What? Why did I read it that way? I mean, bro, but... whatever. Yeah, hello. I'm good. Thanks for asking. You got 7.7 with mono wheel and Savannah without masteries. Is it good? I mean, that sounds like a good distance, yeah. You don't really need to ask for my opinion either. If you're proud of your own record, that's reason enough to be happy. What is 1-to-1 ratio? I mean, you see how my screen is like wider than it is tall. If your screen is exactly as wide as it is tall, then you see more of the map to the top and bottom, and that makes it easier to hit some jumps. I mean, it's just one jump, it's nothing that major in that record, but any fail that you can avoid at a distance like that is definitely something you want to do. iPad is 4-3, PC is 1-1, I think. I mean, not all iPads have the same ratio, but my iPad is 4-3, yes. And my phone is 16-9. This car is so silly, it is, yeah. Why did you start playing HCR2? Because I got my first phone on my like 14th birthday, and I had seen other friends at school play HCR1 before at school, so I wanted to get that game. But then I saw there's a newer version of it, so I got HCR2. And I actually didn't like the game that much when I first played it. So my very first account, I like deleted after 1 or 2 days. When I reached 50k cup points, I deleted it and decided I wouldn't play. But then after like 2 weeks, I changed my mind and reinstalled the game and played from 0 to 50k again because I had deleted my first account. Or I guess I just didn't save it anywhere. And yeah, that's the account that I'm currently playing on. Is it the same phone as in 2021? No, it's not the same phone. I did actually have that same phone up until recently, but I did get a new phone now. Like a couple months ago. Zora, I saw the title of your 2,500 kilometers in 1 minute video and genuinely thought you were hacking. Yeah. I was not hacking. I was asked by Eric to help in their team chest project thing. Even though I think it's possibly one of the most stupid things you could do in this game. It's good to have a billionaire owe you something. So I did him a favor. Right, are you 21? 20 now? No, I'm 21. And my birthday's in January. Missed another fuel. Really can't be looking at the chat. Nah, it doesn't matter though. Can you hear my neighbors screaming, or is it fine? I can go close the window if it gets too loud. They're arguing about something again. When did you start playing HCR2? In February of 2019. So 7.5 years now, basically. Older than some people watching at the moment, probably. Crazy. What country do you live in? I live in Germany. Isn't that kind of obvious from my flag? Bro, that was bad. Help. Is learning kangaroo easy to learn? Depends. Some people struggle more with it, some people less. I don't think it's like... It depends on what your definition of learning kangaroo is. I mean, you can just equip the parts on the vehicle and you will immediately get results. But obviously you won't be like one of the best kangaroo players the first time you play it. Most of it is just practice. Like everything in this game is just practice, to be honest. React, especially in adventure. adventure is all about reacting correctly to what is happening on screen. Because when your run is several minutes long, you will never be able to perfectly execute everything. Like, something will go wrong for sure, or not go exactly according to plan. And the goal in adventure is always to correct that mistake and lose as little as possible. And that's especially true for longer records. So it really is just practice, and you'll get better and better and better. And you could say you learned that you learned Kangaroo after playing it for the first time, but you could also say that I haven't properly learned Kangaroo yet. I mean, I also still make mistakes. And to be fair, Kangaroo is probably the setup in this game that I'm worst at. I am significantly better at most other things. What is that question, Vulcan? Zoro, how many girlfriends do you have? Let me count, wait. So there's Linus, obviously. I mean, that's like the OG one. Then I guess Eric does count. He is a bit feminine after all. So 2. Then Cynics until we broke up. So I guess in the past he counted, but not anymore. And you, obviously. So I guess 4 total, but currently only 3. Let's hope Eric doesn't hear about this. I might lose the brownie points that I got by helping him with the team chest. Why not me? Bro, why does everyone want to be my girlfriend? If only it was like this in real life, help. Did Cynics cheat on you? Yeah, Cynics is a big cheater. A big, big cheater. Because behind the camera you have Riz. I'm not sure if I would say that this qualifies as Riz. I think the only thing I have is skill in this game. I don't think anyone would be watching my content if I was bad. I am self-aware enough to know that. Do you have a job? No, I'm going to university full-time at the moment. That's also why I sometimes don't stream for a while, because I'm busy with uni stuff. I'm currently in the process of writing my bachelor thesis, so I'm quite busy, but I decided I would stream today because I was kind of done with what I had planned to finish up. And yeah, I don't know, I just happened to have time. But I don't think I'll stream too regularly until, like, let's say, the end of August when I plan to turn it in. So if you get 100k, would you do a face reveal? I I mean, I can very safely just lie to you. It doesn't really matter. I will never reach 100k subs. I'm currently gaining like 200 subs per month, even though I'm actively uploading. And Linus, after like 2 years of not uploading, started to lose subs. So I think it's safe to assume that I would need to continuously upload if I wanted to continue gaining subs. And with 200 subs per month, I would need how many months in total to reach 100k? Probably like 10 years or something like that, 11 years. And I will not continue playing this game for 11 years, I can promise you that. So, I will never reach 100k subs, effectively, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I guess I can promise you, yeah, if I reach 100k subs, I'll do a face reveal. There you go. It will never happen. Sometimes I have a feeling that I just yap too much instead of answering the question with yes or no. That might be a problem. No, don't bot me subs, bro. Help. Start posting crappy funk shorts edits with Indian flag to gain 300k subs. Wait, Junior has 300k subs? I didn't know. My hand hurts a bit. This is taking too long. Wait, where's the cave? Oh, I'm past. No, I'm not past the cave. Okay, bro, but this guy isn't even listening. Like, he asks me a question and I yap for unironically 10 minutes and then he asks the same question again. Vulcan, ban him. The tough aura guy. Why do you have a female skin? Back in the day, I used to change my skins quite often and I had both male and female skins. But then at some point, I made my YouTube channel and made it my profile picture, so I didn't want to constantly change my profile picture every time I changed my skin. And I just happened to have this skin at that time. That's why I haven't changed it since. And back in the day, like at the start of my YouTube channel, I still changed the body and legs sometimes because I thought those don't require me to change the profile picture of my channel because they're not visible. But then at some point I stopped caring about cosmetics completely and I just haven't touched skins since. I mean, you see also on vehicles I don't really use anything, which is like, it just doesn't matter, you know? It's just visual. The important thing is the gameplay. Zora, do you speak German? I speak fluently, yes. Nah, bro, he speaks English. Alright, yeah. I'm an American. I only speak a little bit of English. Rah. Someone insert the eagle screams, bro. And the gunshots. What animal is your favorite? I don't know. I have a dolphin plushie. But beyond that, I wouldn't say I really have any reason to like dolphins, so maybe not dolphins. I can't really decide if I prefer dogs or cats either. I don't really understand that question. People are always like super certain that they prefer one over the other, but I'm always confused because I'm not sure which I like more. I like both. I guess we could do a poll. Wait, no, we can't. My laptop decided to kill itself. Cats are better. Yeah, look, this guy is just certain that cats are better. But the only way you can answer this question for certain, in my opinion, is if you have a pet yourself. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird a little bit. Zoro, are you German? I was born in Slovenia, but I've lived in Germany for 19 years. So no, I'm not German. But German is like kind of my first language, and I do kind of feel German. But my passport isn't German. Dolphin plushie at 32 years old is kind of weird. Well, then it's good that I'm not 32 yet, right? Not trying to sound mean, but why do you always sound sleepy? I don't know. That's just how my voice is. I'm not really trying to sound sleepy. And I am not sleepy. So, I don't know. Maybe the mic is also a bit bad. Nothing I can really do about that though. Red Bull or Monster? I've never had an energy drink before in my entire life. So, you're asking the wrong person. I'm a very good boy. Oh. Well, There goes the run. That was so stupid. Do you smoke or drink? No. That's a cool chest. What do we play in Cuptown? Kind of don't have anything interesting left. Stop clip farming. I mean, it is what it is. I died. Yeah, honestly, I don't like. I already played all vehicles that I have echoes for, and most of my other Cuptown records are fairly optimized, so I don't really feel the urge to play anything at the moment necessarily. I guess we'll just get the chest real quick and exit. Glider in Cuptown, I already got the limit with that, unfortunately. Okay. We are most certainly not playing that. Bro, warrior, calm down. No need to spam. There will always be some stupid people hating on stuff. You can just ignore them and it's fine. Okay, one more chest. Oh. I really want to play that right now. I guess I will. Just let me do my team event tickets first. But it's so luck-based. I hit perfect on all of them, and I get a slow time just because it bumped weird, bro. Beat the bell quick? What do you mean, Vulcan? What did the bell do? Did he also overtake me and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I just do? Help. Did he overtake me in stars? Well, this run certainly doesn't seem like... No, but look, okay. Now I missed the perfect twice, and it's a better time than my previous run. How is it even possible? Beast Countryside, that's what you meant. Anyways, yeah, bye, Vulcan. Don't worry. Well, here we go. Another attempt where I will somehow fail everything. Whoa, why am I going that far forward? And it looks like even Vulcan got the 15k. Bro. At least we got the start this time. Okay, please don't miss the bees another time. Yeah, but I missed the line after that. No, because I got them like... I'm just terrible, I don't know. Yeah, this won't be 15k, unfortunately. I don't really know what else to say. Bro, but you're like supposed to have fuel left up until the top of the hill if you hit the bees correctly. I'm just a bot. Like, I'm genuinely a bot. I don't know how I'm struggling with that. It's probably also not a good idea to play this chest now if I'm playing this badly. Like, it's actually crazy. This is supposed to be so easy. Well, I guess we'll waste the chest. It's genetics, bro. But I don't get it, because last match I wasn't... Like, I was also struggling, as I said, but I got the 15k and T4 at least like once in 2 attempts. But now I'm like not getting the bees, which doesn't even make sense. Like, this might be like crazy cope, but are the bees potentially FPS affected and they're different because I'm streaming, so my FPS are lower? No, but that's like the craziest cope. Well, it looks like Warrior is not able to calm down by himself, so we might have to lend him a helping hand. Put user in timeout. Look, now you have plenty of time to calm down on your own. In which city have you lived in Germany? I lived close to Munich for like 15 years, and then... No, not quite 15. 13 years, and then since then I've lived close to Berlin. So I moved all the way across Germany once. Zoro, don't leave your subber alone, please help. Help with what? Wait, no, you're the mod guy, bro. Zoro, do you still play competitively? I mean, depends on what that means. I still play relevant tournaments that give good rewards. And I have won all of them so far that I participated in. So I guess you could say that counts as playing competitively. I'm not really pushing for stars anymore, but I'd argue that the stars leaderboard isn't particularly competitive, so even if I was playing stars, I don't think I would say that classifies as playing competitively. And I also play records sometimes with interesting strategies, but let's be real, there's no competition in adventure, so that's not really playing competitively either. So I guess the only thing that qualifies as playing competitively is playing tournaments, and I still play those. So there you have your answer. I just convinced myself I still play competitively, bruh. I missed 2022 and 2023 in this game. Yeah, those years had some very nice things. I agree. Hey, what's going on here? Hello. I am playing my Intensity chest. That's what's going on. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, very big chest very soon. But we have to start hitting landing boosts a bit more often. If we want this to go somewhat not terribly. You say you are the best adventure player. I mean, I'd say so. You're free to disagree. Depends on what you care about when you look at someone as an adventure player. I'm pretty bad at Kangaroo, which is getting increasingly more important, so maybe I can't quite keep up anymore. I actually managed to fail. That's pretty crazy. That's like actually impressive almost. It will be a bit difficult to do the part at 5k properly now. Oh no. Having to use that boost here is pretty bad. Well, we still made it, I guess. Nice save. Thank you very much, Poo Poo, and thank you also very much for the donation. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not that used to glider echo yet, unfortunately. Even though I guess that's not really like an excuse for my fail, because I just straight up missed a normal landing boost that had nothing to do with echo. It generally seems I'm a bit under the weather today. I've been playing quite poorly. There's fuel so often, man. I hope I didn't move the bar in a way that will cause problems now. What do you say about next public event? I don't know what the next public event is. What is it? I don't really look at stuff like that. I'm not particularly interested in public events, to be honest. Oops, let's not go too fast. Which level is the mythic part? My glider echo is level 2. I don't really know what to say, and there's no questions in the chat. So sad. I guess we can just progress in silence for a bit. Zoro, can we spam 6-7? I would kind of prefer it if you didn't do that. Especially when there's not like at least a 6-7 funny thing on the screen. What's 9 plus 10 at Zoro? I'm sorry, but I haven't learned that at school yet. You'll have to solve your homework yourself. The map doesn't change after 5k. I mean, yeah, it's always the same structure over and over again. You can see the like ground between the structures changes a bit, so it is not the same map always, and the fuels spawn further and further apart the like more you progress, so it does become more difficult as time passes on, but the obstacles don't change anymore, yeah. Do Moonlander Intensity 5k next? I don't think that's possible, unfortunately. Especially now that they nerfed it. Oh, wait. Let's go get this fuel. Aye, aye, aye. It was a joke anyways. I'm not so sure if I said yes to that. I'm pretty sure people would still be spamming 6-7 in the chat at the moment. I should not be going up here. Let's go down again. Too easy to miss a fuel if you're going up there. After a certain distance you can start going up, but not here when the fuels still spawn so regularly. Oh, I thought I could make it on top there. Congrats, level 100 chest. I hope it will continue growing much more than just level 100, to be honest. This is like the big reason why I wanted Glider Echo so much. If I get a big chest here, I get so many tokens from it because it's a special map that I genuinely just don't need to play my chests for a week and can still reroll everything. This is like the best thing that can happen. Well, that would not be enough speed. I need a landing boost. Do you watch Speed? Not actively his streams, but he has been the center point of a lot of funny memes that I have seen, yes. But I wouldn't call myself an avid Speed fan. How are you, Zoro? I am fine, thank you. A bit busy in real life at the moment, but other than that, perfectly fine. A little more than a month of work left, and then I'll also have my holidays finally. Can't wait. Can't hit a landing boost for the life of me, man. When are you gonna get 3k distance bonus? A couple days ago, when I got my first Echo, like for a glider, I played a run in intensity, but I sadly failed at 5k because I didn't know you just skipped the fuel at 5k, and I didn't manage to save it. And in that run, I got to 30,000 meters after respawning at 5k, and my muscle car PB is at 15,000. So at 15,000, I'll start getting plus 300 distance bonuses, and at 30k, I will start getting plus 3,000. Assuming I get so far, of course. I can point out when I cross my respective PBs. What's your favorite 3 vehicles right now and all time? Right now, it's... wait, give me a second to think. Right now it's Bolt, Off-Roader, and Raider. All time, it's Bus, Supercar, I guess Bolt maybe even makes it into my all-time top 3, so Bus, Supercar, Bolt. We just passed my muscle car PB, by the way. It was that previous fuel, and you see now I'm getting plus 300 distance bonuses. Ooh, Kang, thank you very much for your donation. Wait, I can't read, I need to pass this first. Faceplant off-roader would be hard but fun on stream. Bro, if you say an off-roader record is hard, I can give it a brief try later. Thank you very much for your donation, but I can't promise anything. Wait, off-roader is the one... Bro, on stream... I remember your strategy. I mean, I guess I can give it a try, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. That's the one with the big turbo at the start and then another big one at the end. Ah, that was a bit awkward. Also, I think we'll start having fuel problems here, low-key. I should have just boosted, bro. Well, we better hope the fuel is right here. It is right there, bro. Okay, fuel should be here. But why do I randomly like bump up, bro? Okay. Ooh, what is that? What's the difference between the levels of echo? Echo mirrors your boost of the part that you are like echoing. And at level 1, it's 60% of the boost that's being echoed. At level 2, it's 70%, and at level 3, it's 80%. And I would say the difference is quite noticeable. It's definitely a big upgrade to get levels. Not saying that you should spend money on it, of course. You should never spend money on this game. Ooh, thank you very much for your donation, Pies. Wait, is that how you say your name? Hi Zoro, what's your favorite car? We just talked about that earlier, I think. I think overall Bolt is my favorite car at the moment. It's like funny to play. I don't know. I thought about it earlier, and like honestly, I just enjoy playing Bolt. I don't really know what else to say. Like I can't really explain why. It's just a vehicle I find very chill and fun to like randomly play records on. That doesn't mean I think Bolt is the best vehicle in the game. I just think it's the one that I like the most. But yeah, thank you very much for your donation. What's your favorite HCR2 YouTuber other than you? Would it be bad to admit that I don't really watch any other HCR2 YouTubers at the moment? At least none that regularly post. I think Junior's edits are funny. Like, I'm not sure his intention is for them to be funny. I think he wants them to be cool and Sigma. But I find them funny, and I mean, that's also a form of entertainment. So, I guess. I don't think many people will like that answer. But realistically, I have to admit that that is probably currently the case. All time, it's obviously probably Linus. But like at the moment, I mean, a lot of people who posted before stopped posting now. Okay, fuel. Can you start teaching German? I don't think I'd be a good teacher. I can't even teach the people in my private friend group how to calculate the probabilities for mythic parts dropping. They like all don't understand what I'm telling them. So I think if you want to be taught by someone qualified, you should be asking someone else. Is role-playing Geometry Dash gonna be insane? I don't know, I don't really see the appeal of Geometry Dash. At least personally. A while ago I was the biggest hater, like I just didn't get it at all. But I looked into some stuff at the request of several people. And I saw some like good players and how they play. And I can now say that I at least can understand why some people like the game, but it's not really something for me. What about some other rhythm games? I don't know. I've played rhythm games before. It's like alright, but I prefer something like different. It's not really my preferred genre of game. That was poorly played. Ouch. I should have boosted a bit earlier there. It would have filled up anyways. I should have also boosted here. That's a pretty big mistake. Looks like we either hope the fuel is here or we have to no fuel one. Okay, the fuel is here. Would still obviously be better if we went into the structure with fuel left though. Or with propeller left. I guess it charged up enough. Bro, I'm just rambling. That's your PB. This is my official PB. In a respawn run where I had a very stupid respawn at 5,000 meters, I made it all the way to 30,507 meters without respawning again. So you could cope and say that my actual PB is 30.5k, but I don't really agree with that. I think a mistake is a mistake. So this is my actual PB. That previous run was with Echo level 1 though, so I think we should at least get a bit further than that, very comfortably. There's an insect flying around my head. But it's gone now. I hope it doesn't annoy me again. Is this a respawn run? No, I have not respawned yet. I lost quite a bit of time here, but I'm still in the range where I somewhat comfortably have fuel left for most structures. This is definitely something where you could guarantee going much, much further if you always checked the map, because that really reduces the probability of mistakes to basically zero. But that is a bit too much effort, if you ask me. I mean, the exact good point about this is that you're grinding tokens very, very quickly. Okay, we're starting to enter the stage where I'm always out of fuel when passing the last structure. Aye. If my front wheel had got stuck there, that would have been quite bad. This is a very lazy map design. This is not designed, this is automatically generated. Like, there wasn't a human sitting here putting the structures in this way. This is all auto-generated. Not sure if that makes it better or worse, but... It was simply... Like, you need to realize that this map was created and put into the game at a time when Fingersoft was still very anti-kangaroo and very anti-adding broken things. I mean, just before the adventure update, or not just before, but like basically in the same year, they had added Hot Rod and not given it wings because that would have been too broken, and they wanted to keep stuff like balanced and fair. And now we're at a stage where we have this thing in the game. Like, you can criticize them for not making the map properly past 5k, but realistically, back when this was added, they weren't even thinking about anyone ever passing 5k. So I think it's understandable. This is the fuel on which I died in my Echo level 1 run. I could have definitely skipped this structure from the front had I known it's placed like that. Okay, where's the fuel? Hopefully here. Oh. Well, the next fuel will certainly be fun because of these 6 seconds I wasted here. And because of this mistake. Well, looks like we're at the end, unfortunately. It was expected after that mistake. I should have probably tried to conserve the boost for a bit longer. I don't think there's a way out of this though. Maybe if I can get to the left of that ramp. But it's not looking like it. Aye, aye, aye. Glad it really doesn't roll well backwards, does it? Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I made the mistake before this structure and now I don't really think there's a way to fix my mistake. Maybe that can work. It continues even further uphill, bro. Help. Oh. Well. Bro, why? Oh, there's a fuel, I guess. But still, would have been better to have fuel left. Bro, what did I just do? I think I kind of lost the plot a bit while there was no fueling. Well, now I have to no fuel at least like 3 structures. Okay, 1. Yep, we'll have to fully... I'll try to not use my boost on this one, because this one seems fairly easy to build a run-up on. Or I just get lucky. Okay. Ooh, and this one is also trivial. I used the boost because I knew that there would be the fuel. Bro, what's wrong with my neighbors? I hope you can't hear that. I think someone's dying. Please don't tell me this is how I die, bro. What? I can't go backwards anymore, bro. Well, I'm dead. This is why you don't miss fuels. What? Well, unfortunate. I mean, still good. 3,000 tokens almost. I guess that isn't too impressive of a distance. I think quite a few people have war. Yeah. But well, what can you do? It's my mistake that I missed the fuel. Yes, fake Zoro is so bad, oh my god. Yeah, I'm pretty bad. Sadly. Yeah, I'm actually very bad. What the hell was that? How many hours do you have on HCR2? If I had to guess, between 7 and 8,000. Of like active gameplay, I don't know, maybe I have like a lot of time sitting in the menu or something. That's not a great map to get a frenzy in. But at least I got special tickets, that's always good. What, why does it go below here? I seem to have missed a gem and a winter tire somewhere. Do you know every map by heart, even after 10 or 20k? I mean, you tell me, does that intensity depth look to you like I knew the map? Not really, right? I know some maps up to higher distances, but the majority not. That Nitro was badly timed, but it still worked out. I'll do my cups real quick and then I'll check what Kang donated for. I hope he's still here so he can help a bit with Faceplant. Have you been playing since it released? What, HCR2? Are you even talking to me? I started playing in 2019. Does the reward depend on how fast you go in the frenzy? No, the frenzy rewards are simply about what you picked up on the trail. You can go as slow as you want, as long as you don't die, and just make sure you pick up everything. That was bad, I'll get overtaken. Maybe? No. Frenzy stops after 150k with premium pass, that's right. I'll have to sit down and grind out my special tickets sometime so I can continue making team event videos. At the moment I've been using between like 5 and 20 special tickets every week. Bro, I lost. To make my team event videos, so I need to make sure I continue getting them. Zora, are you single? I am single, yeah. If you don't count my 3 girlfriends. Linus, Eric, and Cynics. But I don't think most people would count those. Wait, did I just see it correctly that everyone only has 3 points? Yeah. Okay, one more cup and we get the epic chest, and then I'll check face plant. Two, you want a 4th one. I'm not really in the search at the moment, but I'll remember your offer if I happen to change my mind. Can you try to grind cups with Glider Echo? I don't know. I don't think Glider Echo is necessarily that great for cups. I don't particularly like Glider. And in cups I can play whatever I want, so I won't force myself. Okay, well, wait, how many streak shields do I have left? Only 21. I need to lock in. What did we say? Face plant, right? No, not here. The other patchwork cup. Probably further up. Yeah. Kang wants me to play this. Kang, are you still here? Or can I sneak out of this one? Yeah, that's close enough, but I have a feeling that he flew a bit further than me. I somehow have a feeling that this needs a tune that I don't really have. I mean, I got 2 good turbos in this run. Doesn't that like almost count as having played it already? I mean, I'm 4 seconds behind him, but... Hi Zora, I'm 31 years old. Do I have a chance of making it into the world's top 10 adventurers? And you started 6 years ago. I don't think age really matters at all. I think all that matters for adventure stars is like continuously playing. I definitely think it's possible for almost everyone to do it. You just need a lot of patience. I mean, you need to realize that at this point there are like 700 records in adventure that make up the stars total, so you need to play all 700. Of course, a lot of them are 10Ks now, but it still takes a very long time. Think about it, 8.5 million stars is basically 3 weeks of getting max contribution on the team chest, even if you get every record first try. Like, it definitely takes a while, but I don't see why not. I mean, if you put your mind to it, I think it's possible. Yeah, Kang, I don't really know if you're still here. I don't really see your messages, but look, it's not really working. Like, I'm afraid you might need to give me yeah, your vehicle tilts forward way more than mine after the start boost. This will not really happen. Bro, but that's crazy. Such a strong second turbo as well. Hey, do you know not time and player? What? You mean the Swiss guy? Yeah, I know him. But didn't he quit the game like years ago? Yeah, no point in really playing the public event anymore. I won't get another booster. Aren't you playing Adventure? I was, but I was thinking of ending the stream. I mean, we got the Intense City thing and Formula here. So I wouldn't say it was completely unsuccessful. Unfortunately, this didn't really go to plan because I forgot that I need to know the map, even if I have Echo. So I didn't really get anything too satisfying here. Like, that record is trash, unfortunately. Kang wrote, open your eyes. Okay, wait, am I blind or am I blind? Bro. Are we looking? Ah, wait, there he is. I have to release for the first OT. So it's everything maxed but release. What five? Wait, just someone asked what 5Ks left. This is what I have left. No, we said not this one. This one. Nope, here. Okay. What's your team name? My team's name is North. Do you know Kartik? Yes, I know Kartik. At least if we're talking about the same one. I think that's a pretty common name in India. Kang, are you sure? Wait, he said he sent a clip to my DM. Then let's check that clip that he sent to our DM. Wait, you released that late? What? I disagree, it doesn't work. Do you know Through the Pipes? Yes, I do know Through the Pipes. Wait, Kang, how does the turbo fire in time if I do that? I swear to God. There is no way that works. Wait, Am I like stupid? Let me rewatch the clip. Okay, I see. I was doing it wrong. But still. I mean, you need to get the forward tilt. And I'm not getting it. I disagree with playing this. Why am I being forced to do this? I swear to God, I'm resetting at the same time as you, and my turbo just fires later. Kang, I'm not too sure I want to do this, to be honest. Is that enough? Come on, only 3 seconds slower. It's not even that bad. But you need such a crazy turbo to make it all the way over. Varashak is in the Arby's team. No, I think he just went there to farm a video from the team chest. I don't think he really wants to associate with anyone in that team more than necessary. Use beard. You really think that will help? I would understand if everyone was failing the same way, but I honestly feel like at the moment it's just reset timing. Yeah, I don't see it happening, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, Kang, I give up. Bro, this is like not my type of thing. I don't enjoy this. Zoro, choose number 1 or 2. I am playing while watching this and I don't know what to play. Okay, 2. Is there anything interesting? I don't really think so. I think we just call it a day here, to be honest. It's not like we achieved nothing. Yeah, I think it's fine if I end stream here. I started late as well, so I'm very hungry now. Yeah, I guess thanks everyone who stayed here for the stream. Bro. Okay. Never mind, 30 more seconds. Thank you very much, Kang, for a donation. You said you want me to watch Takeoff. Did you improve it again? No, you didn't. I swear I already watched this before. On your orders as well. Wait, no. It changed. What? Is Fries using the same strategy? What? Oh. I think Fries is using a bit of a different strategy. There's no way he's 7 milliseconds behind you with that. Bro, beating hackers. I mean, that's a very cool strategy. Congrats on the record. But as I said, I was in the process of saying bye. I don't know when I'll stream again. I don't want to make empty promises. Wish me luck on my bachelor's thesis, and I hope I can be back soon. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and bye.